Hey, if you're in a position to lead and you can't create connection, you're going to fail. And that might seem like an audacious statement, but I'm feeling kind of audacious today. It's sort of a gray day here in Chicago, and I'm feeling like I need to be bold in order to withstand the cold and the gray of winter. So I'm making this audacious statement. If you are in a position to lead and you cannot create connection, you will fail. So today we're going to kind of talk about how to fail. And the way you fail, well, I'm really going to tell you how not to fail. That's really what we're going to talk about. The most constructive and productive leaders know how to create connection. And when I'm talking about connection, I'm talking about between them and their staff or their team, between the members of their staff or team, and with every individual to the work, as well as themselves to the work. So, because all of these connections are critically important. Without them, everybody feels kind of they're a little lost, right? There's no clear direction, there's no clear motivation, there's no strong inspiration or influence to be successful for any individual. And if you're a leader, if your team or staff isn't successful, then neither are you, right? That's how you fail. So when you can figure out how to create those connections, it improves your chances for success, okay? And the way you connect is you realize that it's kind of a mindset thing, right? That it's all in how you show. It's less about what you do and so much more about how you behave, the way you're being. It's your presence. Are you acting in a manner that is motivating and inspiring? Do you show up and explain the why to people, right? It's funny, the why behind things is the best and easiest way for anybody to connect to anything, whether that's, paying their taxes, whether it's completing that project on time, whether it's, doing the books, or even showing up at the office when they're supposed to, right? The why is critically important. And that's one of the quick and simplest ways to demonstrate and explain what's going on so the person will connect. So if you're a leader and you're not explaining why, or you're not demonstrating why someone should do something, then you're not creating connection. So, and one of the simplest ways for you to do it is basically to connect yourself. Okay. So you behave in a way that is connected. You show up again, your being is connected to what's going on. You give off a vibe of being highly invested, highly interested, highly motivated to complete. So in this all of this stuff holds true whether at work or at home. So if you want to succeed, you got to create those connections, right? And I talk about this a lot, whether it's in my head or here on video or in articles that I'll write. Connection is everything. We've all heard that statement, right? That connection is everything. It's how people get jobs. You get the best jobs through your connections. You meet the best people through your connections, right? When you learn to create that. Well, the reason that works is because connections create a bond. They create a common interest, a common belief, a common, again, motivation, common inspiration that people can buy into. And the more connected thing we can be, right? You as the leader to your team to each other, and each of you to the work, the more successful you'll be because you've created that bond. So you want to kind of get this sort of almost super glue kind of bond thing going on that ensures everything stays connected. When you lose sight of the why and you as the lead stop showing up connected to that why, everybody senses it. And so that energy kind of dissipates, and suddenly you end up with a team that's not being very effective. Results aren't very consistent. Maybe you're starting to blow your budget. Maybe you're starting to screw up deadlines. Maybe your clients or customers are getting pissed off because your customer service has suffered. All of these things occur because because there's now a disconnect, right? So as the leader, if you want to succeed, you've got to learn how to create connection. And that means you've got to work on your own mindset. It means you've got to work on your own mental shift so that you can buy in yourself. If you're having difficulties doing that, I can help you. It's what I do. I help people to connect to their why for them to be a leader, right? why they want to be a leader, why it's important for them to show up as a leader, why someone needs them to lead. That's my job, to help you connect to it. So if that's you or somebody you know, drop me a comment below, send me a DM, send out a flare, and we'll get in touch. We'll schedule a conversation, and we'll see if there's some way that I can help you or the person you know. I'm always up for referrals. And we'll work on creating those connections so that you can succeed and not fail. That's all I got for today. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.